have supplies here to make a great horned owl. Owls are very cool animals, and this is a fun way to make your own little owl. So you're gonna start with a little cardboard tube, and if you just give it a little squeeze, you'll be able to make a cut on each side that doesn't go all the way through. And this will be your owl's wings. Now, you're also going to dent in the top. Great horned owls have these really cool structures on top of their head. They're feathers. They kind of look like ears, but really it's just tufts of feathers that are up at the top. And then you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna be thinking about the owl's feet. So you'll wanna make a snip on either side of the center. And then if you just fold that up a little, you can cut it right off. And that's what starts to give you space to make owl feet. So that's gonna be 1 foot on that side, and then I snip a little more than a centimeter over on the other side. And we'll fold these up, and we're keeping this section. These are gonna become the owl's toes. And then, because if we put it down now, it would kind of tip over. You just keep snipping around the back until you are at about the same height as those folded feet that you just made. And then you just give it a little test, make sure it's gonna stand up. And then you can make little owl toes. So I snip little triangles. There's 3 on that one. And 3 on that one. And now, the other thing that you need is a beak. So you just give it a little pinch in the middle where you want its beak to end up. And then you just, again, you make a snip that doesn't go all the way through. And the funny thing about this is every time you do it, you end up with an owl with a slightly different personality. And maybe even a different species. I was thinking it would be funny if you used a white tube. If you have white tube instead of a brown tube, maybe you'll want to make a snowy owl. Okay, so we have the basic parts here. We've got the little parts that stick up that look like those little tufts of feathers on the top of a great horned owl's head. You've got a beak, you've got 2 wings, and 2 feet. Now we start to give our bird some personality. So you could use paint, or you could use markers. I have markers here. So owls have pretty impressive feathers over their eyes that give them sort of a stern look. And their eyes are fairly large. You'll probably want to use a few colors to do this. Here you can see we're making nice big eyes, and little dots on top of its beak are called nares. Those are its talons that we're filling in. They have flight feathers on their wings, and then their whole body is covered with different brownish feathers in different shades that make great camouflage so they blend in. Have fun!